Okay, Hagen Watchmakers. This is again Ginny's mom's Swiss Medana, and going to remove the keyless works. It's a rather complicated thing to remove. It's these several pieces here: yoke spring, setting lever spring. So first, I'm going to remove the yoke spring. You can see it's controlled by, there's a screw here and a spring. A little tiny extension at this yoke spring. It's really holding the setting lever engaged so that when you pull it out to engage the motion works to set the time, you'll notice that it moves back and forth. So it looks like I can probably remove this. There are some intermediate wheels here and here. I'm going to remove this yoke spring. It's almost like a setting lever spring. I need my pegwood to hold this. I don't want this to go flying away, so try to release the spring. Does not want to. Now the wheels here, it's important to note how this is oriented, and there are 3 pinions underneath this, and they are separate from it. The smallest pinion being towards the 6 o'clock hour, the largest in the middle to engage the crown wheel, and then the next one at the upper end. And it probably, that engages this pinion here engages, this would be the ratchet wheel that engages the mainspring. So I'm going to remove each one of these. It's kind of like a Timex design, but then believe it or not, where that just kind of, it's like a seesaw on this pivot here. And then remove the hour wheel. This right here is the incabolic spring and the capstone, the bottom plate capstone for the balance wheel. I don't know that I'm going to take that out because if that spring breaks, I'm done. The watch won't be repaired. I'm actually don't think I'm going to remove the setting lever spring, which is here, or the setting lever itself, just because of how difficult it is to get that back in. I don't really feel like dealing with it. I also want to note here that on this side of the movement, which this is a 3-7-8 movement, it looks like written here, but here is the click and the click spring. So you can see the click spring again is engaged. I'm not going to remove these springs. So leave them in when I clean it in the one dip. But here's the click and the click spring. I'm going to leave that stuff intact. Turn the movement over. At this point, the setting lever screw is that screw that keeps the setting lever this here so that it won't come out all the way. It holds it in place. This little tiny screw is right here. Raise it up a little, but it's right here. And I'll loosen that up a little bit. I don't think my screwdriver is sharp enough, so I'm going to maybe pause this or stop it, and I'll get back to it in a minute.